All right, guys, we're back with round 4 Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas, between Creighton on the left playing like a Chaos Lightsworn deck, and John Vigil on the right playing Quickdraw. Creighton just recently got back into Edison, so glad to have him. He's a really great advanced player. He stopped quite a few regionals recently with his branded deck. If you guys, those of you guys who play regular Yu-Gi-Oh, and John, he's been on the channel. He plays a ton of Edison. He's won, I think, the third most. Yeah, he's won the third most tournaments on the channel. All right, so Creighton, Gold Sark's charge. So how is Creighton gonna deal with this Titanium? I mean, Honest deals with it. Okay, so Creighton recharges Jane, Mills, Necro, and Arcus. All right, at least you know. So he's already got 2 names in there, and a Necro. I think he's got Wolf in his hand. Is Creighton about to pass? Okay, sets 1, sets a monster, and passes. He does have Gores, Monster I think he's got double reincarnation. Okay, so here John is trying to get a dandy. So if Creighton did set Ryko, this John's in a great spot. If it's Ryko, but I don't know what it is. Let's see. I mean, if I'm playing against Lightsworn, they don't normally play real traps. I mean, yeah, someone can tech a Mirror Force or Torrential every now and then, but... So he activates Lone Fire's effect. Pays the cost. Even though its effect's negated, he can still pay the cost for Dandy to get 2 tokens. So I think he's trying to make a Stardust. Yeah, so he's going to go Stardust, Titania with 1 token. And let's see. He attacks with Stardust. Into the Treeborn Frog. Which D-Prison in... Oh, but then he got the Gores. Okay. So maybe John should have attacked with the Titanium into the face down instead. But I think maybe he was planning on... Maybe he was planning on negating the Ryko with Stardust. I think that's why he did. Now, here's what I will say. If I'm John, and I would be upset. It's just... D-Prison and Lightsworn is not common. But, you know, these things are going to happen. You just have to deal with it. Because like I said earlier, most Lightsworn decks, they don't play any real traps. Occasionally you'll see someone teching a Mirror Force or a Torrential. And Creighton brings back Treeborn, which is something I've never seen Lightsworn players play Treeborn in their deck. I guess Creighton just wants the extra body. Alright, so Creighton normal summons Lila, attacks over Stardust, and then crashes into Titanium with the token. Did he hit him for 17? I'm sure he did. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna say that he did hit him. I couldn't really tell, and they're not keeping track of life, but I'm guessing that he hit him with Lila. I mean, why not? It's not like he could drop Gores. But yeah, here's a scenario where Gores put Creighton back in the game, and he's gonna get charged next turn. He has Lila that he can protect. So if John... Not Lila. He has a Necro that can protect his Lila. So if John tries to set a back row... So how does John deal with this field? He really needs to draw Debris Dragon. Like, really, really bad. But I'm also thinking maybe John should have held that Debris Dragon. Was it worth... I mean, he went really aggressive last turn to make the Stardust to out the Ryko. I guess because since Creighton had Necro, I think that's another reason why John did that play. Because he wanted to make sure he got rid of the Ryko. Alright, so we have him at 52 to 61. Let's see what else John can do. He's checking his extra deck. Did he draw Quickdraw or Debris Dragon? Let's see. Okay, so he has to summon his Lila. And Creighton can either protect with Necro or let them go. So he decides to let them go. I think John plays Plague. Okay, so 2 tokens. He already normal summoned, so I think he's just trying to stall. Because Creighton's got a Gores in his hand. He knows... Oh, okay, never mind. He does have plays. So he has a quick draw, activates Drill Warriors effect. But all he has is one card in hand, one token. Crane grabs charge. If he mills a JD, he can grab it back with Reincarnation. Oh, there we go. He mills JD and Lumina, so he can grab one of them back, whichever one he decides to get. We'll see what he decides to do. So he charges for Raikou. Maybe he's not playing Garoth. I've seen a few Lightsworn players start cutting Garoth because it doesn't mill. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, Creighton, Caius's the no, he Caius a token. Yeah, he Caius a token. There might be some miscommunication there. Yeah, so this looks like game right here. This is 357. This is over 8,000. Yeah. So Creighton takes game 1. I don't think John played bad that game. I think it was just a situation where he was trying to bait out the Necro. Actually, now that I really think about it, he's being aggressive because he's playing against Lightsworn. And I think that's why he did it, which against Lightsworn, you kind of have to play aggressive against them. So I see why he did it. All right, so here John flips summon Sangan, activates Torrential, gets rid of Creighton's Raikou, and searches Debris Dragon. Foolish. Oh man, what's he gonna do here? Is he gonna bring out a Stardust? So Creighton's hand is like Raikou, Necro, Judgment Dragon. I saw those 3 cards in his hand. So yeah, John's got Stardust and 3 tokens. The Deep Prison again. Oh, he has Recharge too, and Lightning Vortex, so he can clear out all those tokens if he wants. I guess the Lightning Vortex is there for Titanium. Does Creighton recharge? He does. Okay, so he gets rid of the Raikou, draws Goldsark, mills Goldsark, and Treeborn. How many Goldsarks is this man playing? Goldsark's at 2, right? Yeah. So it must... For some reason, Goldsark's at 2. I feel like that card could be at 3. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. So Creighton, Goldsark's charge again, trying to make that JD live. He's got Necro, Reincarnation, so he could activate Reincarnation if he wants to. Grab back Raikou or something. All right. So John's got 2 back row. Did he just draw Caius for his turn? Oh, wow. Oh, man, I'd be upset. That was a good draw, especially when you milled Treeborn the previous turn. It's like he's playing Frog Monarchs almost. So here he Caiuses John's face down and bottomless. So next turn, Crane's gonna get JD. So what's Crane's hand? Reincarnation, Judgment Dragon, and Necro. So he's probably gonna hold the. No, it's not Reincarnation. No, it is Reincarnation. It's Reincarnation, Lightning Vortex, Necro, and JD. Are you gonna summon another Stardust? Does John play 2 Stardust? Does Quickdraw have the room to run double Stardust? I guess we'll find out, right? Okay, so John he got Gores last game, so he's like being a little more careful this game. So he hits for 13. That's first damage. Does he play? I think he does play 2 Stardust. Yeah, he does. Okay, so now John's got that wall. Stardust, 4 tokens. 1 back row. So at least, wait. Oh my goodness. Creighton just drew another Deep Prison. Mills, Gores, Jane Light. Okay, so at least now, John, you don't have to worry about Gores. But he's got 3 Lightsworns in there. So what do you go for? I mean, you could go Lumina. Yeah, so he put Lumina on top. So Lumina. I guess you can just try to mill. Like summon Lumina, bring out Lila or Jane, and then set the D prison. I mean, John's got let's look at John's field. He's got 4 tokens, Stardust, 1 back row, and 2 cards in hand. So yeah, what I think Creighton should do is summon Lumina, pitch Necro, bring back Lila, attack the 2 tokens, and then mill 6 cards, and then set the D prison, obviously. All right, let's see if that's what he does. So Lumina, Necro, yep. But John's got the Crow. So how many names does that leave Creighton with? Only 2 names now. All right, that's some good news. Now, does Creighton attack with Lumina or just decides to mill? Mills wait, oppression in Lightsworn? I guess the game plan is to like drop JD and then flip oppression. Okay, so John. Okay, I feel John's pain on this one. 2D prisons and Lightsworn. I think because Lightsworn, the way people have built Lightsworn in the past, it's just a very aggro deck. Beckoning Light, Monster Reincarnation. So, like, seeing Oppression and Deep Prison in the main deck is not something I'm used to. Like, the rest of it is all standard. You know, Ghost Arc standard, Reincarnation standard. But, like, 2D Prison and Oppression, no. The only thing I've seen is Mirror Force and Torrential, some Lightsworn players. Those are, like, the only 2. All right. So now create normal summons Arcus. So if John's got like a D prison himself, so it gets rid of 2 tokens. And now he's gonna mill 5 at the end phase. Yeah, mills Card Trooper, Avarice Plague, Caius, and another reincarnation. Yep. I think John set Card Trooper. Yeah, Card Trooper. Mills Lila, Avarice, Kaiku. Lightsworn's the one deck Kaiku's really good against. Ooh, Avarice. So he puts back the Kaiku, the Debris, the Lila, and the Sangan. So he kept Crow in there. Probably Dandy for in case he draws another Debris. John might be playing triple Debris Dragon. Okay, and John is not normal summoned. Whew. Oh, Torrential's gone for John. Okay. That's probably why Creighton was like a little bit more aggressive when he dropped the Arcus and stuff. Okay, Debris. Creighton's at 67. So Stardust is wait. Do you play 3 Stardust, John? Oh, a Red Dragon. Okay. I was about to say triple Stardust? Okay, he brought back his mandatory tokens, so Creighton's reading Red Dragon. John's left with 1 card in hand, so he decides to attack the Treeborn. Basically, this is how he's going to get rid of the Lumina. So both get destroyed, and then attacks Arcus for 700. So Creighton's at 6k to 8k, and I think the tokens get destroyed, right? I think that's how Red Dragon works. The monsters who didn't attack get destroyed, I believe. Yeah. It's been a while since someone's summoned Red Dragon. So Creighton with the Treeborn. Oh, he drew Recharge. Okay, so Creighton drops JD, calls priority, pays 1,000. And John has my body, so he pays 15. So 5,065. So 3 cards left in Creighton's hand. Does he activate reincarnation? Yeah. Does John? So resummons the JD, pays 1,000 again. What if John set like 2 my bodies? Let's see. Or do you have a bottom list? What's that last back row? Oh, compulse. Oof. Okay. So John's at 35. No, I like keeping the. Have you normal summoned? Has Creighton? No, Creighton hasn't summoned. Probably should keep the Treeborn in hand. Yeah. Oh, Creighton might deck out. But we mill the wolf. All right. So how many cards are in John's hand? Oh, this is not good for John. You're staring down JD. It looks like Crane's gonna pay 1,000 again. Oh, Starlight Road. Oh, but John doesn't have a Stardust because he already summoned him. Hey, John, maybe you should play 3 Stardust. Oh, wait, Crane still got Plague, and he doesn't even use his Necro? Oh, God, yeah, Crane's in a good spot, man. Does he go for Brio? Does he go for Game? Oh, it looks like Crane's going to go for Game. Discard the tree board, and that's game. So congrats to Creighton. He's moving on. I think both these guys were X1. Yeah, they were both X1 at the time. So we have one more round before top 4. We'll see. No X2's made, so John's eliminated. Creighton still has a chance to make it in. We'll see if he does. And I'll see all you guys next time. Bye.